trochanter and the greater trochanter, and what runs between the two is called the in between trochanter line. This is the head. There's a little guy called Fabio Capitis. That's the dent inside there, so that's the way it's not bone on bone. And this is considered the neck. And then as you move down, this really shouldn't be here yet, but technically that's the patellar surface, but we just happen to put the patellar on. So I know if this is medial. I know straight down from here is the medial epi. Epi means above, medial epicondyle, and then medial condyle. So I have both. So the condyle and then above it is called epicondyle. Same thing on the other side. I have lateral condyle, and then above that is epicondyle. So the epio just means above. So lateral condyle, lateral epicondyle, medial condyle, medial, and epimedial condyle. And then we just said that plantar surface is, if this was removed, you'd be able to see it more prominently. And then see how this is really thick? There's like a little bump right here. I don't know if you can see it on yours, but you want to be on the same side as your ball, and that's what they call abductor tubercle. So, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. So it's right.
This is the abductor tubercle.
Yeah. So you have three things going from higher to lower. Abductor tubercle, right below that, medial epicondyle, and then below that,
the
medial condyle. And then if I go back, now I'm going to go back up. So this is not the greatest bone, but obviously the neck's okay, the head's okay. In between is the intertrochanter line. This is the lesser trochanter, and both of these. So that's why there's two lines pointing. This whole thing is the greater trochanter. So greater, lesser, intertrochanter line, neck, head, and then of course, right when I run, I always run I always want to use for the ball and socket. I want to make sure that makes me go medial. So if this is medial, obviously this is the medial epicondyle, right? So there's three things on the medial side of the big boy. This is the biggest bone in your body. So remember, I always go. I mean, do whatever order you want, but I always go straight down. So, abductor tubercle, then medial epicondyle, then medial condyle. Then obviously on the other side is lateral. Now, so I want to flip this, right? So now I looked at it anteriorly. Now I'm going to look at it posterior. So we'll start from. So now most of the names stay the same, but we'll just run through it so you guys get an idea. So again, head, neck, greater trochanter,
lesser trochanter.
This is intertrochanter crest. So look at the difference between the greater and lesser trochanter on this side is much more prominent than it is on this side. So this is called a crest. This is called a line. But they're in the same position on the opposite sides of the bone, right? So as we move down, you'll start seeing all these lines. Now, just like the humerus, if I put my hand in here and go like that, that's my gluteal tuberosity. If I do that to the humerus and go like that, that's the deltoid tuberosity. Same thing, right? So, where am I? Oh, and then they have depicted on a couple different. So this bump is the gluteal, and then this line is the lineal aspera, and then this line splits. Now this bone's not that good, but it's supposed to split perfectly in two. You can see it. But one will go lateral, one will go medial.
What does aspera mean? Okay.
I don't know.
Nothing that would help out with
Nah, I mean, there was no rhyme or reason to it.
Okay.
So then it goes medial and lateral supracondylar lines. So when this line merges center and then merges back out. So, it goes, but it's not actually coming medial because this is flat. This isn't. This is at an angle. But when it meets, it starts separating again medially and laterally. And that's where it gets its name, medial and lateral supracondylar lines. And then we already said where the abductor tubercle is. It's that bump back here. And then again, we're just reviewing this bump at medial, because I'm on the medial side, epi, because I'm above condyle, and then this guy right here is medial condyle. And then this here is the intercondylar fossa. So inter always means between. And then if I just wrap around and finish it off, this here is your lateral condyle, and then above it, right and behind it, is your lateral epicondyle, and that's the end of it.